Hey, so I developed carpal tunnel whenever I was pregnant with my daughter. I only have one child and I'm in my 30s, and I developed pregnancy carpal tunnel. Basically, my hands, whenever I would wake up, especially like my hands, my arms would be numb. I would get some pain. So, yeah, before that, I didn't even have any of this. So, they say sometimes it resolves after you give birth. So I had my daughter, and I can't even remember. I want to say it was within the first year after I had her. It wasn't going away. So I went to an orthopedic doctor that deals with hands. And pretty much he just said, okay, well, let's operate. That's the first time I met him. He's like, let's operate. But he also said that they don't know if it resolves after a certain amount of time, etc. And I went to a very well-known doctor through this very respected hospital. So I don't know. It just didn't sit well with me. So I said, okay, like whatever, and I just left. I did not get the surgery. Again, I'm only in my 30s, so it seems like after, I don't know, after a while, maybe after about a year and a half after having my daughter, it seems like it had gotten a lot better, but then it seemed to flare up again. Just like every day waking up, my like whole arm would be numb, and if that happens, you definitely go to your doctor. But in my case, it was carpal tunnel related. So I seen a neurologist for some other issues that I was having, and she recommended for me to get these splints. And these are different than other kinds of splints, and I don't have to wear them only at nighttime if I choose to wear them at nighttime. And I think for the longest time I didn't wear them, but I'm sick of waking up with numb arms. So what these are is I went through, like I said, a neurologist through a really well-known, very good hospital in my area, and these are custom wrist splints. It basically was the same place. They have like physical therapy in this place, and then they also had this guy that just did these splints. So it was just like this piece of material. He heated it up, he formed it to my hand specifically, and then he molded it. And he asked me what color straps I wanted, and I just said I wanted black. I kind of wish this was black too, but as you can tell, it's white. But I wanted to show, and again, these are custom wrist splints. I would check to see if your insurance pays for them, because mine did, and I don't have to pay anything for them. You can buy wrist splints in the store, but he said that these are so much better, of course, because they're custom made. So let me show you what it looks like on. I also just wanted to add in real quick, if a doctor says something is medically necessary, a lot of times it will get paid for by the insurance. And you don't need to go to an orthopedic doctor or a neurologist to get these. I think you can probably even just go to a regular primary care doctor. But either way, just check, even if you don't go to a specialist, because there's a good chance you may still be able to get something like this. So this is what it looks like on. It looks like I'm some kind of superhero. It does kind of look silly, but it doesn't really matter if it's going to make you feel better. So as you can see, this one is kind of just put on like that. It's kind of strapped through itself. But I was like, oh, is this really going to work? But yeah, if you wear them at night, I wake up and guess what? My arms and hands aren't numb, which is kind of scary waking up feeling that. So again, these are custom wrist splints. As you can see right here, it goes in. Basically, it doesn't make your hand go. And I noticed just naturally for some reason, so for some reason, whenever I'm sleeping, I tend to do this and kind of tuck my arms in and kind of tuck myself into a ball, which obviously is like the worst thing to do for carpal tunnel. So, and as you can see, when this is open up, it's not really straight. I guess this is how it's supposed to be. This guy was very good. He obviously knew what he was doing. But they do feel really good on my arms. And I was wondering, this almost looks like something you put up in your garage. Like, that tool. And you add tools to it. That's what it looked like whenever he first had the board, before he melted it and formed it. I was like, why is there holes? But obviously that's for just ventilation so your arm doesn't get all sweaty, and I mean, it's really hard. And then there's the Velcro. So that is my story on pregnancy carpal tunnel. Also, just for the research that I've done, I have come across it saying that pregnancy carpal tunnel usually, keyword usually, goes away after pregnancy. Just in my case, it seemed to get better and then it flared up again. So in my case, I don't know if it's just a coincidence and now I just have carpal tunnel, or my pregnancy carpal tunnel is still there. I'm actually not sure of that. My daughter is 2 years old and 3 months, so it's been quite a while. And like I said, usually my problem is usually just at nighttime. So, but I don't think I'm going to get surgery. I just would prefer to do this. And they say a lot of times people do exercises and then they, use the wrist splints, especially at nighttime, if they opt to not get the surgery. So, all right, everybody, thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, please, and please subscribe to our channel.